now I have played all of these 3 games, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about them a little bit. Of course, I haven't, completed them yet, but gonna talk about a little about them. So let's start with one of my favorite Mario games, which I just remember playing in childhood. So, Paper Mario 1000-Year Door came up originally in GameCube, if you don't know, and yeah, one of my favorite, as I told you already. But this is now on Switch with some shiny coated new paint, as you can say, and it's a remaster from the original game, what was released in 2004, if I can remember right. And this kind of, spin-off the Mario games, the original Mario games, if you can say so. And I got to say that these have the delightful presentation, which I like. It is looking like pop-up book, and quite charming as well in Switch. But I could say that I like the art style much more here than the origami game. I'm not saying that the origami is bad, but definitely I'm more of this fan of this art style. The story, it's telling that 1000-Year Door, the doors, they are literally doors holding some kind of mystery treasure, and you need to collect 7 stars. Of course, Mario game, you gotta collect some stars, and there are some little bit humor and all of things and mystery things involved, and of course you can have these friends of yours, and yeah. And of course here is Yoshi as well, and other characters as well. The gameplay wise, in a simple battles, they are quite you can say easily, but the boss battles, I think they can be quite hard, at least for me. Let's see when I got in the end, are they still so hard as I remember? But yeah, still there is some things to like here, and of course there are these puzzles as well, and some secrets to uncover, and of course leveling up your character. Of course you don't need kind of do that, it's enough just go through the story, but it's there because it's kind of RPG game. And I got to say that the core gameplay of this remake, it is kind of the original turn-based combat and attack scrolling. So beware if you are thinking about the game. It's the original game, but with better graphics and quite switched things around, and some things are a little bit different than the original game, which I think it's good that they are not making just the original game, but trying to switch the things a little bit up and newcomers or, you know, of course they who have already played the game, I should recommend this as well, because yeah, there is some new things to explore. And now the interesting thing here, Cyberpunk. And I already told that I did pre-order when the first, you know, original launch was. And yeah, of course, you know what happened to the game. It wasn't, you know, quite great at all. But yeah, times can sometimes, you know, make things better, and wounds can be healed. And I say that this is definitely now par with Witcher games. It's that great, and definitely the Phantom Liberty DLC. It's something totally different and much better than the core game. At least for me, the pacing and other things of the story are making this more interesting thing than the original. And of course that, you know, spiting, it's at least for me more interesting than, you know, the original game. Of course you can play it, but yeah, I'm trying to get that secret ending, if you can say so, where you save the read lives. And what was the name? I cannot remember. Songbird. So let's see. Do I keep my mind up to there when I complete the game? So yeah, this is including the, you know, finished game, and it's playing that 2.0 improvements. I didn't, you know, try those out. Those were great things to find out this way. And you get, you know, some new story area items and more. And you know, things, if you wanna, you know, play only the Phantom Liberty, it's possible, but I would say that you should, you know, play the game again in true, where the moment comes where you can go on the Phantom Liberty DLC and play through that way. It's much better than you just jumping on the Phantom Liberty DLC itself. I think you're gonna missing some things there. But at this point, yeah, gonna recommend it. Side quests and that content, it's better than main game. And yeah, let's see how the end goes, and is it so good as right now it is. Then today's final thing here is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So basically this is the same game as you know, the Xbox One or PS4 game, or Switch nowadays, but this is just the release. But yeah, what can I tell about this? Basically it's a Dragon Ball game, and it's giving some, you know, good feelings about upcoming, you know, Tenkaichi game, or what, Zero, what, or whatever that was named, that new coming Dragon Ball game, which I'm gonna, you know, immediately pre-order when you can, because Budokai Tenkaichi is the greatest Dragon Ball game, I think, at least. I did try out that what was the action game and fighting game what was released a couple years ago, but wasn't my game. But this is definitely something which I like it. Of course, the stories are basically the same as usual Dragon Ball games. You go those sagas again, Unwrap saga and what's the saga name? Namek saga and those things I can remember. Boo saga and some future content as well, original content, which this only could include. Cinematics looking great. Look like original Dragon Ball series or movie. Of course, Science Saga as well, and some other things as well. But this was enjoyable. Of course, it can be, quite, can you use a maniac thing? But basically, same thing overall again. Can be some sort of boring thing. So this is kind of, game to play in small paces, so you don't get bored of that same thing over all again. But in the end, it's working. Nothing, mind-blowing, but works and looks great. And of course, the DLCs, there is a lot of them. Let's see, do I go on that route that I bought some DLCs? But definitely there are some good, looking and interesting DLCs there, what they have released. But yeah, and yeah, of course, if you haven't played the Xenoverse, you basically, creating your custom character and become this time patroller with the task fixing, Rifties and the Dragon Ball timeline, which I taught those Boo Saga and others. And this rift caused by villains after historical events. And you can interact with some icon characters, which is franchise, and participate in the famous battles. And even after certain moments in the history, restore the original timeline and let the story filled with fan service moments, and there are a lot of them. You can say, along with a live hour Dragon Ball dreams. So this kind of, that dream for Dragon Ball fans, that's quite right to say it. So yeah, definitely something amazing there. And yeah, it's gonna be fun to see what the end comes. But yeah, and of course there is multiplayer as well. I haven't tried that yet, can I say full time, but I tried out. You have this main mission where you have to try it out. You have this unique, more powerful enemies, and you need your other time patrollers defeat them, and they feels quite nice. But I don't know how compelling they are coming, or are they just the same thing over again? I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. Does this look better in Series X than One or PS4 or PS5? I don't think it's making significant, difference. They are saying that it is optimized, but I don't think this graphically making some, mind-blowing thing, moving this to Xbox Series X or Xbox or I don't think. But and before, of course, you can moving out to other things. Needed a little bit of focus on this video. Have to remember what I should say. Maybe I should, make some sort of list what I have to say, because now my mind go over all things and I can't remember everything right now. But yeah, of course you can summon these Dragon Balls and get some mystery things as well. So that factor is there as well. So let's see. Next video when I gonna make video when I complete all of these, and next time I pre-ordered the Semmagami Tensei game, so that's gonna be next. I'm thinking about making a gameplay video about that. Maybe first feelings about the game. I don't know, let's see how it's gonna be. But hopefully you did like this quick lookout of some games what I've been playing, and I think and of course before we go, yeah, I have played Forza. Newer update 9 it's coming up, and its endurance race are back. That's exciting, but still there are things which are missing. The new track, awesome. New cars, awesome. And that Porsche 963 was it? DLC, and you can get it free in 1 week. And regular it's $5 or euros or other currencies as well. That look awesome. So need to go get that before 100% sale comes out or end. So of course there is not a lot of new cars, but those 3 cars which are new, they are looking awesome. But mostly interesting thing was that endurance races are back. They have been waiting, and yeah, I just love them. So hopefully they are so great that I can remember. But yeah, hopefully someday the Forza Motorsport, it's gonna be some awesome game as was the Horizon 5. We'll see. But yeah, definitely as Summer Game Fest, so there are a lot of new games coming up which I'm excited. Of course, this time around I can say that I'm excited for Ubisoft as well. Usually or nowadays I'm not excited for Ubisoft games, but this time Star Wars and the new Prince of Persia remake, or what's the game was, which gonna release 2026. Okay, it's far off, but still something great to check out. Yeah, the Star Wars, what I mentioned, and then something the other as well in Ubisoft event, but I can remember holding, and of course Xbox new Doom, of course gonna check that out. Yeah, basically only problem is that where you can find the time to play those games. But before I will end today's video, leave your comment if you did check out those events, and or you can did you check out some sort of recap of them or summary, and what was was your favorite games from those, and if you didn't watch, what's the game what you are waiting on this year the most? Let's see.